you go. This is something that's so innovative that you can't even go, well, I want this brand of that or that brand of that. It's only from Wolfgang Puck. This is the essential stainless steel pressure oven. So I'm gonna tell you right now, how about a 10-pound turkey in 49 minutes? It will roast, it will bake, it will broil, it will toast, it will reheat in record time. It's a customer pick with 153 reviews on hsn.com. What a time saver. The combination of pressure cooking and oven functions let you cook up to 70% faster. Cook an entire 10-pound turkey, as I said, for just 49 minutes. By the way, in a regular conventional oven, 3 hours. 3 hours. Wow. Even your favorite casseroles and baked goods are gonna cook way faster in this just perfect cooking environment. So, do you have a pressure cooker? I know I have one. Here's what I love about my pressure cooker. It keeps everything really moist. If I'm cooking meat, it infuses all the moisture in it. And also I love that it's super fast. Okay, but then we also have the fact that I love to have like a, kind of like a toaster oven or a broiler. I like that it has a really small footprint. So maybe if you've got for the holidays, got a lot of people coming over, or maybe you've got like a condo or an RV and something and you just wanna have a piece of an appliance that does everything, but you still want to make things like a 10-pound turkey. 49 minutes, done. We do include a cookbook that we have here, or I will say some recipes, so from Wolfgang, and you're gonna get recipes for lots of great things. I'm gonna see if I have them listed, but it really is amazing. The temperature is adjustable up to 450 degrees. So you can do it on a standard mode, which is cooks like a regular oven. So you can just do regular oven cooking, or you can do it pressure mode, and that concentrates the heat in your food. You're getting the drip baking pan, the roasting pan, the crumb tray, the manufacturer's 1-year limited warranty, that's included. So you're getting like a lot of the bonuses. So you can do it in regular mode, just use it like a regular oven. You can use it in the pressure mode where it's gonna cook things 70% faster, which I don't know why you wouldn't wanna do that. We have a little chart to show you some of the amazing things. I told you about the turkey. You could do a lot of different things. For example, a boneless roast beef, 210 minutes at 325. In the pressure oven, 81 minutes. It's a time savings of 61%. A roast pork in under an hour. A whole chicken in 40 minutes. An entire whole chicken. I cook my chicken for an hour and a half. There it is, 120 minutes. Oh, that's 2 hours. I mean, depending on the size of the chicken, that's a big chicken, because it's like 20 pounds, it's like 20 minutes a pound. That's how much you cook a chicken, at 350, 20 minutes a pound. You're saving 50, 60, 70% of the time, but you're also making delicious muffins, cakes, cookies, rolls, so much more. Poultry, third of the time, beef and pork in half the time in this amazing, amazing invention. So this is what is really cool. You know, just like a pressure cooker, you've got the pressure right here, all the great safety features. Here are your dials right here to do everything. Very, very simple. And you know, this isn't complicated, like, oh gosh, how am I gonna use it? Here you're setting your temperature, ready function, there it is green, there's your power, so you know if it's on or off. You've got a timer down here. And again, very, very easy. And when you're open, push to open, you just give it a little push here and it pops open. So super, super simple. It's a perfect addition to your kitchen when you need maybe extra space, when creating a large meal, also great to use alone, or just when it's you and your family, maybe you're an empty nester, maybe, you know, in the summertime, like right now in August, it's very hot, you don't want to heat up the whole house, turning the oven on, it's really great then. Or maybe you're just, you know, like maybe you want to say, you know what, we're doing like a huge dinner party, I want to do a chicken here, I want to do a roast here, I want to do a casserole here. Here you've got like it's like redoing your kitchen. 7 a.m. is a full presentation of this, oh, excuse me,